me switch the sound for you.
Switch the sound.
Yes.
What? Why do I hear myself?
Because I'm letting it so that John can hear you.
Hello.
Who's John?
I'm John.
Hi, John.
Hi.
Where is Hilton now?
Who?
Want a keyboard? Do you need the keyboard?
No, but
Soon we'll move for cups.
I don't want it to... Yeah, we'll just do this.
Are you ready for the worst Resident Evil game?
I just played it.
That's what you think.
Oh no, you telling me to play it too?
Actually, I kind of like Resident Evil a lot.
Okay. I don't know what's in them. Well, the pink sprinkles have vanilla icing. I don't know what the rest have. Probably peanut butter.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good.
Is that a donut?
Oh, I'm on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's actually 10 donuts. What the hell?
Yes.
Chocolate jelly?
I've had that before. It's not too... It's not the best. I'm just gonna use this picture.
Is it the best one?
It's the best one I can find.
Picture.
Actually, I think that one where it's like kind of spooky, like it's all dark blue, would probably be better since this is Oregon.
I guess, if you want to be fucking logical.
Then again, you did have like Wesker's head just popping out, so. What are the rules?
Let's see.
Oh my god, you gotta watch something. John, have you ever watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes.
Dude, make Shades watch it. Make Dave watch it.
He really wants me to watch it.
I remember seeing the episode where Max spells out his name, and so does Dennis. When they're trying to pick up girls.
Oh, the Dennis system.
Yeah.
Lisa, zoom in on that guy's face eating. That's what we want to see.
Sure.
Oh, you can see the red.
Oh yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's a 720p camera.
Oh, you rich fuck.
It was like $20.
You can even see me, like, hiding behind that window. Wave it to you.
This looks like Boston cream.
And it's jelly. Is it jelly? Oh.
You have a lot of Pokemon stuff in your room.
I have a Pikachu. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and I have 2 Pokeballs. And I have a lot more than that.
So this is the Resident Evil stream. And when people come on, they're like, what's going on? And then someone comes to the wall.
Alright, let me make sure it's all set up.
The hair looks so flat.
Shades, I just got the greatest idea.
What's that?
Okay, whenever you finally come back to, like, after or whatever, you finally come back for 5, if you're doing it in this room, set up a cardboard cutout or, like, a picture of Wesker and put it on the outside of your window so he's looking in.
I could probably actually rig that up. I might actually do that. Like, get a little piece of paper with Wesker on it and try and make it visible.
Like, make it not too visible and make it so, like, he's behind your chair or something. So when you get up and move, he's just there. So, like, it's a big surprise that he's just been watching this whole time.
So this thing tastes just like the alcohol Baileys, but it only costs $3. Whereas the other bottle is 15 times the price? Or no. Like, trying to think, the bigger size bottle of this is like the same size as the other one. And the big size bottle of this is about $5. Whereas in wine and spirits, it's going to cost you like 25.
Yeah.
And it tastes just the same, just no alcohol. It's good to drink too.
So, John, who's your favorite Resident Evil character?
I don't know. I've only played 5.
From that.
Wait, who was in it? Forget I mean, there's Wesker.
Chris Redfield, Sheva.
Ricardo Irving.
Sheva's the girl he plays?
Hmm?
I'm trying to remember what she looks like.
Dark skin.
Doesn't ring a bell. I definitely remember playing as Chris.
Oops. Oops. Oh.
Oh, okay. I barely remember her.
Yeah, does she even appear in Resident Evil 6 or 7?
No.
That's great.
Plot twist. Honestly, nobody really appears in 6. Except Leon and Chris. And I guess Ada. But,
And Sherry?
oh yeah, her. Forgot.
Alright. Resident Evil 0.
2 discs.
Yeah, on the GameCube.
Oh yeah, I think this game in particular has like the largest amount of like save file space.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. I need to set this up.
It's pretty lightly colored.
Whiskey's in this game.
How much did you put in?
Let me tell you when. Okay.
Strong.
Yeah.
At least the smell.
No, you can. Once you fill it up, you'll taste it still. Which is why I buy milk. Just order it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever want to do, I'm trying to think which shots. Baileys. White Russian.
Butter and nipple.
I don't think.
Leon straight up looking like a Slav in the new movie.
You could use
Says
it.
like-
It's not this kind you want to get anyway. They have like the Irish cream is what you want for. Yeah, maybe. I think Irish.
What was that about a Slav?
Something Lee said. Leon looks like a Slav in the new movie.
Oh. Huh. Ooh, why is this all white? Oh, wow, that's the problem. The image is below the game. There we go.
Oh, flat donut. No, reset your game.
Huh?
It said game reset. Should reset it.
Oh, well, Sekiro had me do this in the other game, so do that.
I've always liked putting up my brightness. Because when I'm on those dark levels, not like games like this, but like levels that just go completely black, you can still kind of see.
Yeah. In the other game, Code Veronica, that's something that you could definitely do. Like, it basically requires you to have a lighter out and to shine up areas, but if you turn the brightness up, you didn't need it.
Also, that was a stupid idea, and they just kind of abandoned that mechanic about halfway through. Because everything towards the second half is just well lit. Not even the second half. Like, the second half of the first part.
Oh, there's a way we can rank this up.
Put it on the arm of the chair.
Yeah, but that'd be annoying. Hang on. There's something I can pull over here. Technical difficulties. It's like a Resident Evil puzzle. Move the box over to the...
So I absolutely hate how Facebook knows what I do. I never told them to look at my shit. Like I'm on Amazon, and I'm scrolling through Facebook, and they're like, oh, here's a recommendation for Amazon, and it was the same thing I was looking at. And they did that with Kickstarter too. I was going through some games. I'm like, what? And so I'm going through Kickstarter, and I've noticed something. That site's a ripoff. Most of the time.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, give me $40 for this really small game. And then it's like, why?
For the production.
But like everyone has the dollar pledge that you can do. And I've seen some good games out there that are like, oh, pledge 15, you basically save $5 because when it comes out they're gonna charge 20. It's like, cool. But then you see games, it's like, oh, give us 39 plus an extra 6 for shipping. And I'm like, why would I ever pay that much for the game?
And when are they talking about shipping?
Hmm?
They're only asking for $40 from you. This isn't going to be on disc. Why do they need to ship it to you? like digital?
Well, no, I'm talking like a board game.
Oh, board game, alright.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And I'm thinking, because I was looking at this dice game, I'm like, that looks kind of cool. But they want $45 minimum for it. No, that's for the... You could actually pay $35 to get the crap edition. They don't call it that, but it might as well.
Yeah.
And then...
This is on Kickstarter?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, several games, because like, I was thinking, I wonder if other games are cheaper. So I just clicked on board games, or tabletop games. And some of them aren't even tabletop games, they're just like, oh, buy our stuff. Like, dice, buy our dice. Like, that's not even a Kickstarter. But, all the cheap most of the cheap games just don't look that good. And some of the better looking games, they want like, I saw a game or two that wanted $70 or $80.
Damn.
I don't.
They want $80 total, or you had to pledge $80?
Yeah, there was like the board game, you gotta pledge like $80 just to get it. And that was the minimum pledge other than the dollar.
I can sort of see if it's like a really small group and they have to like put together everything and they can't mass produce it. But I feel like if you're putting together a Kickstarter, the Kickstarter should be for mass producing it and putting it in stores.
I get, like, there were some games that had a retailer option where you could buy a bundle of 10 or 20 for half the cost, or heavily discounted, but no one's like, I'm not gonna buy 10 copies. And if a real retailer wants it, cool. But like, I'm just wondering if, because I see some games, they're like, oh, back us, give us 15, and we'll ship you the game when it's ready. And on launch, they'll just charge 20, so the backers get a benefit. They save $5. But then I see these, most of the other games, it seems like it's going to come out, and I think the price is probably going to drop. And it's like, why even back it then? Especially when they've already hit, like, certain goals.
I think the assumption, though, when you're like backing something is, that's kind of weird that they say it like that in the thing, but like, I think the assumption when you're backing something is that you're not buying it, you're paying for it to get made, and so you can buy it later. And that's usually the assumption. I know a lot of people have started like putting in like, well, if you pay this much, you'll get the game when it's done, but it's like, it's a little weird.
It works better for video games.
A lot of people start treating it like a pre-order thing, and that's not what Kickstarter is. You're funding them so that they can make the thing.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's kind of like, because you look at other companies, they put all the man hours in first, so they spend the money. Then they, like, take like Xbox or PlayStation. They already have the money to put up front. And they ship out the game, and then they expect to make the money back, and then some. And
I should make a Kickstarter.
Hmm?
I don't know what for, but I should make a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Unboxing Ring?
Oh no, I haven't shown that to him.
The one part where it's like, how much money are you gonna ask for? 10,000? And then they just all start laughing at him.
It's a series of videos. It's supposed to be like, it's this guy from this comedy group called Mega 64. I think I've shown you a few videos about him. And he made a series of videos called Unboxing Ring, and they're supposed to be he's unboxing things.
Okay.
And the first video is like 3 minutes. He goes to unbox something, and then gets into an argument off screen. That's the rest of the video. The next video is like 10 minutes, it's the same thing. The next video is like 30 minutes, it's the same thing. Within the first few minutes, he goes off screen and starts getting in an argument. The rest of the video is the fucking argument.
And then, like, the fifth one is, like, an hour long and is just this giant debacle of an argument. And then the sixth one, it just instantly hits the fan and it's, like, the biggest argument of all time.
It's the same argument?
Well,
It's
no,
like a new argument every time, but it's all revolving around this guy and his friends.
Oh. So he never unboxes anything.
Well, he does, but, like, there's more to it than that. It's sort of a commentary on, like, it's not even. It's, I think he started out as, like, people who do unboxing vids are, like, boring. But, like, it spiraled into something else. One of the greatest sagas on YouTube ever.
Should I do easy or normal?
Do hard. You played all these Resident Evil games, you can't do hard yet?
What do you think, Sakita?
Alright. So, I don't know. I picked normal.
There's no rundown here? There's no, like...
So basically, the differences are, there's more healing items, and I think you take less damage in easy. That's it. I guess hard is lesser items. Let me look this up just to make absolutely sure.
With how bad I fucked up in the last game, although the last game was really bad, I don't think I should pick hard. But...
The last game didn't even have different difficulty levels.
Yeah,
There's no extra content in Code Veronica. Except Battlegate.
Battle game! When you beat Code Veronica, you unlock Battle Game, which is like this little short thing where you play as different characters in an arena type of thing, killing enemies and getting to the end. And when you get the ending, you get your ranking and stuff. It cuts to black. It doesn't even give you like an option to save a complete save file, so you can do New Game Plus like all the other games. It's just a black screen, and then at the bottom it says Battle Game with exclamation point. That's it.
Alright, so the one
funny
thing...
because I saw that and I shouted Battle Game.
So, easy ranking, easy mode is less enemies, they're easier to kill, they deal less damage, and you fight more items. But, if you pick it, you won't get a ranking, so you won't be able to unlock the bonus things. Even though you always get enough ranking in every game.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get a G. Stop beeping.
Sorry about that.
Resident Evil 0.
No, I think the puzzles are all the same.
The only fucking game without puzzles is Sonic, because they actually have fucking puzzles.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the Mansion incident. Leave after me. Really?
think so too.
Yeah.
Do about it. Should hold off for a while. But I wonder how those R&D people react to this.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cullen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train?
Why would it be?
Oh, was there even a message at the beginning of Code Veronica? I just realized.
I don't think so.
That's great.
Oh my god. Code Veronica is the worst game in the series. And it took you saying that to make me realize it. What?
Oh, it's a wider screen.
Oh. And then the graphics got super real.
Oh yeah, we're getting closer to the modern graphics now. This is interesting.
honestly, I feel like this is the modern graphics at this point.
It's not cool. I don't like that map.
Huh.
Colors
Yeah, I guess. A little bit. It's kind of odd. So, in this game, something special is that characters have personal things. Like, well, I guess everybody always did, but like, Rebecca's personal thing is what allows her to mix herbs.
how so many other characters can use this.
Yeah.
That's great. That's like an essential part of the game.
TVQH. I don't have a problem with it. IMO. Because, man, I just said 3. I just said letters. It's always been like that. I'm not sure. It could be on your end. I did sort of feel like that when I was playing the PC version. But I was playing the GameCube one, I don't think that was a problem.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
That's weird. It should be. I swear there is. Oh no, you don't have the most important item, the knife. Oh man. Like, I would say use the knife in this situation.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
One thing that does bug me about this game, and I'm just now reminded of it, is it uses FMV cutscenes. Like, and it doesn't need to. it's just really weird in this one. Like, I could see, like, the previous games using them because, like, yeah, whatever, but this game looks good enough as it is. It really doesn't need those.
There is some lag. But it's nothing I can't do with.
I've only played through it once, so I'm not sure if that's a thing or not, because I was very, like, when I played it, it was an isolated experience. I hadn't just come off of any other game. So I don't know if that's a part of the game or a dolphin glitch. Oh, what difficulty did you pick? Alright. This game has one massive new feature that's very weird, and everybody argues about. Well, actually, it has like a lot of new features that everybody argues about, and I don't think any other game has ever done.
They're really pushing the whole thing in this game too.
Really?
Yeah, because Rebecca takes like a goddamn hour to go out and go
Yeah, it's because everybody was like you, and they kept not using the quick turn in every game they put it in.
Passengers matter. July 14th. Orders came from Boston. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arkway Mountains laboratory. We're moving in two groups. We must get completed in the sign up start checking the time. Unfortunately, the testing production of the video that we detected violated the gun had to be suspended due to this investigation. It's the same with Type Y159. There's still so much we don't know about responses to restoration of T-Max. There's a lot of disturbing interesting things left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in salinity size, multiplication of internal toxins, and rainfall. Holy shit, that rain's loud. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon can be produced. If the sudden development of the shell results in a corresponding fragility, certain areas become extremely weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the hippocampus. This lab we're going to, where they pursuing this in research, it would certainly help to find alien samples that would help us in our research. Today is following a project on growing analysis. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre news of the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? It is. I can't figure it out. I have to concentrate on the investigation. So the Arkway Mountains is where the Banshee was, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hang on.
which I like more than the Code Veronica background. Except for the characters. It's really weird that you've played like 4 games so far, and the quick turn is still this foreign concept to you. They split up. Cover more ground.
Not a single other person noticed that train? It's very small, actually.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You were the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest!
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
What you want?
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
Worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
I suggest using the knife. You don't have to use those. It's just having that as a weapon. last experience, whatever, with Umbrella Chronicles, where I started up and I was like, man, I'm so wide awake, and I fell asleep while playing it. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning, and I didn't sleep till the night before, but it was freaky.
Oh, you get the oil?
You're assuming he was carrying a pistol. Sometimes, and this is kind of weird, it doesn't really make any sense. I don't know if this is this game or the remake, but if you hold aim, then hold L.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cullen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing him.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Yeah, L is like switch targets, but sometimes, this is probably just me, but I feel like it increases the chance of critical hits, where you'll just get a headshot and blow their head off with one shot. But, I don't know. I think that might just be like me and the Pokemon, you know, the Pokeball thing, where people are like, oh dude, hold down and B.
You're still fucking asking me if I want to throw away the key.
Yeah.
But does it matter? Has it ever mattered?
If you don't throw away the key, then you use instead of like you put it in your safe box and it sits there and it's useless. Why wouldn't you throw it away?
I mean, and there's no way to discard it later?
Well, actually, in this game, new feature, you can't.
Exciting.
You can't throw it away?
You can throw it away in this game.
Oh. I mean, why would they ask you if there's no point?
Because it's a way of informing you that you're going to get another free inventory slot, but it really shouldn't be a choice. It should just be telling you that, hey, you don't need this anymore.
Like, if they give you an option, I feel like somewhere later down in the game, it's like, oh, I can use this key on this chest to get this cool item. If I get it.
It never happens.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
How's the fucking officer?
She's 15.
I think she might be 16. I don't know.
Yeah, like, in the long run, it's not really a big problem, but it's just, it's weird to see still that they're asking for this.
Wait, hold on. What?
Well then, Rebecca,
This is a
why
trick.
don't you go and try while I...
Is she 18? Wait a minute. God damn it. I hate that they brought her back because now they can't just list her age because she was only in these 2 games.
Well, this is closing the data card, supervisor has to switch off the automatic cores after the big automatic core power switches. Inspections will take place when the cores are Oh yeah, I can climb stairs. What? On the first and second game, you have to hit X to climb the stairs. In the third game, you can climb stairs before. The Code Veronica can go back to X to climb the stairs.
Not sure why they brought that feature back. Oh, I guess she is 18 years old. That's weird. Yeah, I thought she was 16. It's weird. Like, everybody always brings up, like, oh, she's 16, and it's like, guess not.
Oh, look, he's here. Huh?
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Slage man, run! Run!
Yo!
Forgot about this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, alright?
Oh boy. Characters.
okay. It's as stressful as you make it. It's the one thing everyone always complained about to me before I played this game was, oh, it's so terrible. I split up and then she's screaming in the other room and I gotta run all the way back to save her. And it's like, that's your fault. I would never split up unless the other character was in a safe room. And there has never been a moment where they were attacked in a safe room, so if you ever want to split up, just plan ahead. Generally, it's because I don't want to... Okay, so there's some cool tricks you can do where it's like, man, I'm in the middle of this, dangerous area and I want to save. Well, my other character is in a save room. So you can technically save anywhere. By, keeping someone as, the save person and then switching to the other person. And it's actually kind of nice to have, another character, hanging around who will shoot at stuff with you. Yeah, you can choose that when you want it. You can also just strip the other person of all their guns and de-equip them of everything, so you don't have to worry about that. Some people say that Billy's handgun, usually what I do is I'll have one character go out and do all the combat stuff, and use the other person as, the other thing. Oh, Billy has a knife, sweet. I don't think the knife is... No. No. But I think Billy's gun might be better. But I don't know if that's just a rumor or not. I sort of just dropped Rebecca's gun and then just used his. Nah. Rebecca does take more damage than him, so... But, in the PS4 and Steam versions, there's an achievement for beating, all the major enemies with Rebecca instead of Billy. Honestly, I feel this game would be really great as a co-op game where, both players had their own screen and could split up and run around and, solve things together. And I really wish when Resident Evil went co-op, it went in that direction. It's the base of this game as a co-op game would be so cool. It's just on GameCube that's possible. can't trade if you're not in the same room. transferring.
Where's the other one?
Oh, that room is somewhere.
I don't understand how you connect the wires with no gloves.
Maybe we were just scared.
Wait, turn around. Where are you going? Shoot that thing.
Jesus.
Bye.
That was too close for comfort.
Something that bothers me about this game, I don't think it's very realistic. When you meet Rebecca in Resident Evil 1, she's like this helpless little girl. But in this game, you're like popping everything left and right. I think the only reason Rebecca just got stuck up there is because you were playing as her. If you were playing as Billy, I think you would have been stuck up there. I hope in like, if they ever make the Resident Evil 3 remake, they make it so that background items can be animated, so that way Nemesis can open a door and like be right there without you having to move screens. Oh my god, I just noticed that.
I just found the work is being.
Your moderator sounds like a robot, says Lee. Who's the moderator? Me, myself, and I. Alright. So the knife's too big. But that key isn't. I can only think of two parts with it. It's so cool.
Oh, it's going down.
It's time for the jukebox to return.
Oh god, are you actually playing on anything left?
Oh.
Counter-Strike. You don't run faster with knives. Okay, so this game has a new element to it. If you feel like if your inventory gets full, but you don't want to like use your items and ruin them, you can just put them on the floor and come back for them later. The Brown 49 has entered the area. that shotgun is 2 slots. Nah. Also, it's a weird shotgun that only holds 2 bullets at a time.
Was it like super powerful?
Nah, it's a shotgun. I guess you can shoot heads off with it. I'm pretty sure you'll return to this room later. So, you could leave the knife and against the herb. And I guess the briefcase, since you don't have a key for it, so it's not really helping you. I guess maybe leave the ice pick temporarily so you can get the first aid spray for the fight. You haven't saved in a while and you don't want to die. This item might be too filled with items. I mean, this room. Or that space you were dropping it on had an item on it. I think you meant that I sound like a robot. Lee. He said your moderator sounds like a robot. I think he meant me. don't think you've even done any damage to it. Run up close to it, shoot in the face. Run back. Good Lord, no walls. Use your balls. Run right up into his face. It was a long ass death. Oh yeah. Just gonna grab my ice. look like they're having so much fun, says Lee.
I don't think so.
What? I think I played this game last October, or I don't remember. What if something spooky pops up? I guess nothing happened. Hey, gotta use the hook. It's too heavy. Did you press, I think, Y to call out John? Or whatever the GameCube button is for Y. Oh, maybe that's not it. Maybe it's Z? There's supposed to be some way you just call out to him.
Let's go!
Okay.
What button was that? Oh, that's so weird. to take both. Shouldn't solo now, he's in a little danger. Oh, jeez. Is there a retry? Oh no. Oh god.
Why didn't you just... You were going to the save point, right?
I like wait for 2 seconds and died. Jesus.
Resident Evil 0.
Maybe you should just take one person and run through to save and then... Do you get more enemies for being together?
No, it's the same amount of enemies. It was just... That's the only typewriter you know of. Leave the encrypt in there. On one hand, you already do know what to do, so it's going to go by a lot faster. Shoot them. I think Billy will get trapped. That's if you just want
You stay here.
to still have to get him. You'd still be... Somebody will still get trapped. It's just that Billy will get trapped.
Follow me.
There's no avoiding it. Somebody will get trapped. Also, it's a little hard to hear with all the storming outside. This train. She's getting all your physical evidence. computer's running slowly.
It's been on for a while.
Yeah. disappear? That actually does happen with some items. And actually happened a couple times in Resident Evil 3. I don't know if you noticed. Ah. Well, no. Not really. Oh, does it ask you to discard the ice pick? I think with some items though, it's treated as like, well yeah, why would you keep it? So they don't do it. Because you're under the assumption, well of course I'm not going to be using it again. It's a way of like, it's stupid that they don't ask, that they ask if you want to discard it. Like, see, I don't think they do that with the ice pick either. Yeah, they don't. So, I guess their logic is like, if it's an item that's obviously being consumed during the process, even though those two items are not being consumed, it's just under the assumption, well, yeah, why would you think you would need to throw it away? You just use it up.
This way!
Okay.
Like, I agree, it shouldn't be an option to keep the item, because there's no reason to keep the item. But, I don't have a problem with it informing you that you don't need it anymore. That's all. Hey, you got up. You're back to where you were. So, disconnect your characters and walk Billy over there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in case you lost one. I guess since Rebecca didn't start with one, there's one for you. I really don't think you'll need it. Not immediately. You'll need it later, but not for a while. It is kind of terrible that it's like 2 slots, and you only use it to like get places. the game so far. Alright.
It's very rude.
Well, I can't really hear you over the game's audio. You're both the same loudness.
It's alright. It doesn't have any legitimate problems. I wouldn't say that it's exciting.
Uh-huh.
At least not yet.
I mean, it's not run through these hallways blasting everything with twin submachine guns exciting.
Yeah.
There was a giant scorpion.
The lag is kind of off-putting.
Mm-hmm. I'm not entirely sure if that's a part of the original game or not. Because I remember it happening on the PC version. I don't quite remember it happening on the GameCube version, though. So, I can't. Maybe it was on the GameCube version this whole time and I just never noticed.
It's like, especially when I'm aiming, when I hit down, I don't know, it's not as responsive as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
In the other games it was very smooth, where like if I tapped up or down, I could kind of aim. And I could kind of hit the shoot button at the right moment to hit the right body part of something.
Uh-huh. You know, realistically, I think the only game where that really mattered was Code Veronica, and even then it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'd always just rush up to something, aim as high as possible, and then fire. If you're close enough, it'll work no matter where you... Even if it looks like you're not aiming in the right direction, it'll hit it.
It's notification for Windows 10. You hearing it now on your computer?
Yeah, but I don't get any fucking pop-ups. So I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I never figured out that you could just do that. So I've actually been, when I go to shotgun a whole bunch of zombies in the head, I tap up and I shoot at the moment that I think I'm going to hit their head. Like, it wasn't that complicated.
Yeah.
It's great.
As long as you're aiming, the only thing the game is registering is how close you are and whether you're aiming up or down. At least in the first 3 games. It really, you don't even... there's a lot more leeway than it looks like.
Yeah, that's why I had so much trouble with the crab the first time, because...
Lobster.
Scorpion.
Whatever.
That's the reason I had so much trouble with him, was because I was trying to aim for his head, but the only directions you can aim in this game is up or down.
Yeah.
Like, slightly up or slightly down.
Yeah, so... That's what I was saying, just run right up into his face and then aim down and fire. Because otherwise you're missing.
It's not bad so far. It's not bad. But not bad isn't necessarily, oh, this is really good. So...
Pretty favorable review of the worst Resident Evil game ever made.
It's alright.
Mm.
That's my review.
Alright, with Noel.
Honestly, you're still at beginning.
Yeah, that's another thing. Do I spend the whole game in a train?
Nah. It would be funny though if like the train just kept getting longer and longer and longer. But yeah, like you know how Code Veronica was just running back and forth between stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like that's also this game when you're on the train, but I feel like it's not that same feeling, partially because the train is like one area and not four.
Yeah.
What do you think of those rad-ass backgrounds? Shaking all over the place.
They're really pretty.
Code Veronica was ugly.
Yeah.
Like, the first 3 games are rough, but, like, 1 is ugly. 2 and 3 are rough, but they look impressive for the time. But I don't know, Code Veronica, I don't think that ever really looked good. Also, everybody in Code Veronica, like, Chris and Wesker look really young. Like they're teenagers.
Chris looks young, I'll say that.
Like, Wesker is supposed to be in his 30s.
I think he pulls off 30.
I don't know. I was looking at it, and like, I was like, he looks kind of like Cypher from Final Fantasy. Who's like 17. I guess maybe if you look closely enough, his facial structure is very like 30, but I don't know.
Yeah. But Chris was really off-putting in Code Veronica. He just looks weird.
Yeah. It's so weird, like, Chris looks different in every game. Even Resident Evil 1 Remake. He still looks kinda odd.
Does he look different in Resident Evil 6?
I'm just talking about actual Resident Evil games. I mean, you can consider, like, fan fiction or whatever, but I don't. He just, in that one, they just took, like, he's just a crappier version of his, well, not crappier, but, like, he looks kind of like the 5 model, but, I mean crappier as in, like, he looks a little unkempt. That's it. Resident Evil 6 sucks. I keep saying that, but every time I ever think about it, it's just like, I think about everything that happens in the game, and I'm like, none of that was worth anything. What a waste of time. And it's super janky. Boy. The character relationship guide for Resident Evil 3 listed Rebecca Chambers as deceased, implying that the canon ending was not one where she survived. What is the character relationship guide? I've never heard of this. Short answer, no, it's not true. The Biohazard Archives is full of oversights such as this one. I don't know who wrote it, but whoever it is apparently was trying to fill in plot holes on their own. The resulting statements in the book itself conflict with hard info from the source games themselves. Although it was not yet mentioned in any game. There is no in-game evidence that points to Rebecca being deceased. It's possible, but it's never mentioned. This was back in 2009. I guess it doesn't matter anymore because that one movie came out. But, I don't know, I don't consider those movies canon. I don't consider any Resident Evil side material canon because it's always stupid. Like, the main games are stupid. But then there's, like, the side material stuff, which is, like, below stupid. You know what I mean? Are you guys texting each other? Oh, now your background is Pokemon Silver.
This is what Chris looks like in the first game.
Okay.
This is also official art of Chris. This is what he looks like in Code Veronica. This is what he looks like now.
Are you showing the Resident Evil 5 photo?
Huh?
Are you showing him the Resident Evil 5, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, weeks ago, months ago, that one guy in the chat was saying, like, oh dude, I have a fan theory. The fan theory was that the reason why Chris is so jacked in the later games is because after he got his ass kicked in Code Veronica, he just went straight to steroids. And that's the fan theory. Either steroids or he hit the weights really hard. What's the background now?
That's Links to the Past.
Oh. That's weird.